Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Right Away After Party. My name's Kath,
And I'm Nick.
and we're here today with a brand new episode on
Discipline.
discipline. That's right. Oh my goodness. I don't
Not
know
your
about you,
not your
Nick.
parents kind of discipline. Not your parents kind of discipline.
Oh no. Listen, I don't know about you, Nick, but when I started writing, had I known how much discipline it took,
Oh,
I don't know that I would have done it.
yeah, I'm always like when people are like, "I want to be a writer." Like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
that
your
was really
lifestyle, and you don't want to be a writer. Do you value sleep? Then you don't want to be a writer.
right. You value
Oh,
reading things over and over and over again.
yes, yeah. Value taking your time because that doesn't exist either because your brain just wants to go. And I mean, I don't. There's such a reorganization that needs to happen when you become a writer, as far as your time and how you dedicate it. And I think with each project, that's also like we can talk about that in the next episode about the projects and how you discipline yourself with those. But I think the first thing I had to do when I really wanted to hone in on my discipline,
I know.
when I really wanted to hone in on my discipline, was I needed to figure out life balance. And that was the hardest discipline for me. Because writing just can really just take over. And I had two small children and I had a husband and I was, on the board of PTA.
Wait a minute.
um,
Wait a minute. You said had. You
well,
still have
no,
children.
I still do. Yes, I still have
Good.
my
Still have
children.
a husband, same
Yes.
husband. Good.
I
Check.
don't have small children anymore, but I had two small children. And I'm not, definitely not in the PTA anymore. That is out the window. That went out the window a long time ago. But but it was I was taking writing courses and I was going to conferences. I was in two critique groups. I had a writing mentor. So all of that took a lot of discipline, like a lot of
Mm.
discipline to wrangle my time and wrangle my energy. I think the energy is the key to this session that we're talking about because for me it was really honing in on when am I the most productive with writing and the discipline it took to figure that out because I always used to think it was really early morning that was like my best writing. And so I had the discipline of getting myself up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and coming to my office and working. And I did that about, I think, 4 or 5 years straight, getting up every morning at 4 o'clock in the morning and coming to my office and working. But then during COVID, I realized it's not about the time of day. It's about the mental energy I'm putting forth in my brain. And so I created a habit and that became my discipline. So when I come in my office, I put my glasses on, I light a candle, I put a certain music on, and then I open up my computer and I just say to myself, we're ready to work. And that is a discipline. That's become my discipline. And I set a timer sometimes because I can get carried away and I have other things to do. And then other times I come in here and I'm just allowed to just be here all day. I give myself that permission to like be here. So that's my discipline.
And what do you do when you be here?
Sometimes play, sometimes I get to just create, sometimes I just get to, craft some, some character depth. Sometimes it's really about reading a craft book. Doesn't necessarily mean like I'm going to be here to write, you
Understand.
know,
Okay.
because
So there, that's interesting. So you have a very structured discipline. And next time, we're going to see my process, as you might gather by my background, is completely different.
I would
That's
imagine so.
okay. All right.
I would
We've
imagine
come to
so.
the end of our time, and I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off because we've promised to do this, and we will see
Yes.
you again and at the Right Away After Party. And I'm Kath.
And I'm Nick.
Love you. See you next time. Bye.
Yeah.